Remember that dude I let use my car the other day? Yeah, him. Anyway, I said to the guy, look, I said, look, take the car, do what you need to do, bring the car back, make sure everything's nice. Yeah, straight up, yeah. Anyhow, the other day the guy brought back the car, and all the back seat's all dirty and shit, man. Yeah, man. Seriously, man. So I had to talk to the dude. Yeah, you know how it is. Yeah, man, I checked the dude. I said to him, listen, Diddy, next time you use my Bentley, make sure there ain't no dirt and nank in the back seats. Now I had to check the guy, man. Come on, you know how it is. Anyway, bro, listen. Yeah. But listen, I got a jet, man. I got some shit to do. Yeah, some people waiting on me and that. Alright. But listen, yeah, we can do that, yeah? Alright, then. Yeah. Alright, peace. I'm out. Alright, there. Bye. Welcome to our very first edition of DJ Battle TV. We're here in the heart of Gothenburg in our very own TV studio. If you look to my left here, you'll see what I like to call my black sofa. Now, during the course of the year, on my very own black sofa, we're going to be interviewing the biggest names in the DJing world. Right here, in our very own TV studio. And we're going to be putting questions to those guys, the questions that you want to know. We've also got our very own house DJ as well, DJ Confuze. And he's going to be taking you through what I like to call a workshop. He's going to be showing you styles, techniques, a few tricks that got him to be known as the 2003 DMC champion right here in Sweden. Now, as I said, we're in our very own studio today. And if you look around, I'm all here by myself. Nobody to interview today. But that doesn't mean we haven't been working. Because we've been working very hard, believe me. And we went to Denmark. Denmark, I hear you ask. What's the big deal about Denmark? Well, let me tell you. Denmark, there's a few secrets happening down here in Denmark. And we had to go deep into Denmark. Man, we were so deep into Denmark, we were almost in Germany. We were on the very border. And if the wind was blowing in the right direction, man, you could smell the sausage coming over the border there. But there's something else in Denmark as well. These guys. They go by the name of Autofon. And they're the people responsible for these. Now, I've always wondered what goes into making something like this. How do they put the needles together? How do they make the cartridges? And the most important question I've always had is, why do they cost so much damn money? So we went to Autofon and we spoke to these people and we wanted to find out just why.
ready for a lot of fun and excitement. Now, let's start.
DJ Battle TV, check it out. This is DJ Qbert. Whatever that means.
So what exactly are you doing here in Europe?
Many things. We have the tour for the QFO, the turntable and mixer combo. Also, we just finished our turntable TV on DVD, and we're here at Ortophon. We're trying to make a new needle to be like the best scratch DJ needle right now.
Okay, so you're using Ortophon now. How long have you been using Ortophon needles?
Not at all. That's why we're trying to develop it right now. We're telling them what we want, how to make it sound, how to make it like not skip all that junk for a scratch DJ. Trying to make it like the best needle right now.
All right, so basically you're here now to perfect the needle, yeah?
Exactly, yeah. That's it, yeah.
Most people describe you as the most inventive person when it comes to turntablism, yeah? and everything else. You know, where do you get your inspiration from when you come in with these new cuts and these new sounds and everything else that we enjoy?
I guess I've just been doing it for so long that there's a little, you know, it's 20 years this year, so I guess there's a lot of vocabulary behind me, and so it's not. I guess the inspiration comes from just having a library of things to look back on, like, oh, okay, if I can combine this new scratch with this old scratch over here, you can come up with a new scratch. So that's kind of like an easy way. And then there's also the influence of like other musicians. You know, you look at jazz musicians and the way they play, and you want to pretend, try to emulate their style. And you listen to MCs. I love Rakim and his flow and stuff. I try to copy the way he rhymes and make my scratches rhyme. And there's so many things. A lot of DJs, you know, all these young cats with all these new techniques. Everything influences me. So
what's your ambition when we go back to Ortophon now? I mean, where do you want that new pickup to take you then? Or where do you see it going? Is there an improvement there that you can see with that?
Oh, absolutely. Especially because it's like the shape of it. It's really easy to find the spots on the record as opposed to the other needles where they're like a box and it's like kind of hard. You gotta look under, and this way it's just more easier. And that's just one thing. And you know, of course, the no skipping and the smooth sound and.
So when we talk about the needle, have you been behind the whole process of like, you know, putting this thing together?
Yeah.
And so you've been through from start to end, yeah?
Right. It's been 2 years now we're working. Well, a year and a half we've been working with Ortophon. You know, they came over there, showed me. They didn't even know what scratching is. Okay. I mean, it's more of Ortophon is more. It's a high quality needle, and it's really used to play like classical music, and it picks up everything on the record, and.
And how would you say it? I mean, because you're using Shaw before, yeah.
Sure.
Now, how do you see? Do you see this as a step forward, or do you see it as a move sideways, maybe, or how do you see the switch?
Right. I definitely don't want to do a sideways move. I want to definitely always do a new thing and more something to help, you know, the DJ world or whatever, and move it forward. So definitely want to make it more durable, all that everything that we want and more. But like I said, even if we get it the same quality as like a Shure, the pointy of itness or whatever is going to make it better because you can see it better. Okay. So.
Is the needle going to be out in different colours, or is it going to be just a standard colour? Because you've seen them in a couple of other colours like white and black.
Yeah, right now we're looking at black with some white graffiti on it. So it's kind of really nice, kind of like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, very nice. So, I mean, how did this whole arrangement come about? I mean, you know, when you said it started 2 years ago, yeah? But you know, who contacted who, or how do you get to be in Denmark today?
Oh man,
if we go back 2 years.
Yeah, it's really hard. Like, you ever heard of the Music Messe show or the NAMM show, where they show all the music equipment every year? They have all the guys there, Vestax, Pioneer, Gemini, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But Ortophon is never there because they don't need to be there. So it's like really hard to find them. Right. I don't even know how we got in contact with them. But I think Yoga Frog, you know, my partner, he kind of, I think he met some guy that knew somebody. It's just all meant to be somehow.
Right. Now let's take you back a little bit, yeah. We'll go back to 1995. You're probably sick of this question, yeah. Because you probably know what's coming there. I mean, basically, you stopped competing, or you were forced to stop competing, yeah, in a certain way, because they said that you were like intimidating and stuff like that. When we talk about you, Mixmaster Mike, how did that make you feel at the time? I mean, was that something that you accepted, or was it?
It's just a rumor. It's not really true. It's like Tony Prince, the owner of DMC, his wife said, "Hey, don't compete because you're gonna not let the other competitors compete." But she said that as a joke,
Right.
you know, and then everyone was like, "Oh, really?" But it's not true, though. It's just playing around.
No, that's good to clear that up because you know if you look around, there's so much material on that. But yeah, so now we know the truth. Anyway.
Yeah, this is just. But you know, we were younger, so we ran with it. Yeah, you know, we didn't think of, you know. But now it's like, you know, we're older.
Okay, now that hip hop culture around the world, yeah, you know, you're in Denmark right now, you know, it's been grasped by the masses now. You know, how do you feel about this sort of new influx of like hip hop? You know, I mean, how do you feel about the new stream of stuff coming through right now? I mean, how does it, as a DJ, you know, as you trying to bring it back to the grassroots, or you know, or teach people about the grassroots? How do you feel about the new wave of hip hop and everything else coming through right now?
Well, you know, with every art, there's good and bad, you know. So there's always going to be, you know, stuff that's whack and stuff, but there's always, you know, going to be good stuff. So I'm always looking out, keep my ear to the underground and listening to all the really hard to find good stuff.
And talking about like the new wave, have you been tempted to work with anybody like, you know, in the mainstream right now, or has anyone approached you about maybe doing something or that you might have been interested in by the way?
Yeah, I want to do that kind of stuff, but I'm more kind of like trying to like listen to what they're doing and try to develop something. I could take an idea of what they're doing and try to develop it into my own style and stuff. But I don't know. It depends. Maybe right now I'm doing like the solo thing because I've been with the group and all that. It's a little tough, you know. You got guys that want to do this and that, and then it's got emotional problems. And this guy is like, "Oh, my girlfriend got to pick me up. You can't practice." And so it's like for right now, it's kind of like if you want to do something right, do it yourself. But the Scratch Pickles, Mix Master Mike, Shortcut, D Styles, Yoga for all those guys. They want to flare. They want to do a reunion in a couple years. So we might do something like that.
Yeah. So would it be like a new reunion kind of tour thing, or?
Yeah, absolutely, sure. Or maybe a one thing. We don't know yet.
So you began in 1985, is that correct? Yeah.
85, yes.
Around 85. How far do you think, you know, the art of turntable has come since 85? I mean, would you say that it's progressed, or would you say that it's moving, but maybe a bit slowly, or?
In the underground, it is growing like every day, every second. Somebody's doing something new and everything. So yeah, you can never.
And is there any fresh DJs out there that we might not know of over here in Europe that you might know of coming through in the States?
There's tons. I went to the Music Messy. Who's the DMC chat? Rafik or something like that. Or, how do you spell it?
Rafik.
Yeah. He's really dope. And these. I think. Germany, like those guys over there, they're taking over right now. And there's in Japan. Oh my God, there's some great DJs out there that are underground. Yeah.
Are you aware of what's going on here in Europe as well? If I mention Sweden for you, for instance,
I just know Noise is like the king right here. I don't know. Maybe there's some new guys out here, but he's always really great.
Okay. So like I said,
who's out here?
Well, we got a guy called Kid Sid, in Sweden, and he's 16 years old, and he started when he was 13.
Dangerous, those
when,
young cats.
And when Craze was here, he was quite impressed, and this was like 2 years back now.
Oh my God, Craze was impressed.
Yeah, and he was quite impressed. He was like, "Shit, how long is this kid?" And he was 15 at the time.
That's your boy. Oh yeah.
So we got some exciting people here, and also coming out of Denmark, we've got Turkman as well. Yeah? You know, and he's a nice DJ as well. Of course, we've got Noise, and everybody knows who he is. Yeah. Okay. So you mentioned there's a possible a reunion between you and the guys. Yeah. What's Mixmaster Mike doing now, for instance, and what's Shortcut and D Styles? I mean, what are these guys up to right now?
Mixmaster Mike just did his album, his new Bangzilla album. Yeah, and then Shortcut is doing. He has the Triple Threat thing with Apollo and Vinrock, and then D Styles has a DJ band thing with Gunkhole and Disc. He's just opened a school for DJs in San Francisco. Okay. And Flair, we just finished the Four Masters tour with Jazzy Jeff and Grand Wizard Theodore, and that's going to be on Turntable TV Volume 2 on DVD. Yeah. Right. We just finished Volume 1 right now.
Okay, if an up and coming DJ was going out to buy some records right now, and what would you say would be a good buy for that DJ to work with now?
Well, there's always the scratch break records we use, like the Dirt Style records or the Needle Thrashers. There's a ton of scratch records out there, but for I guess a really reliable scratch record would be Super Seal. That's like a really basic scratch. Got drums on it, and the basic sound, you know, and fresh are really clean on there, and they're skipless.
Another thing, we've had books and we've had films from you and everything else. Yeah. What can we expect from you in 2005, 2006?
Well, let's see. 2005, of course, we just finished the documentary, or should I say documentary?
Right.
Not documentary. What is it? I want to do another album, of course, and another type of film, maybe another animation or something, some kind of film.
Okay. Now, I don't know if you know, but I'm sure you do. We have this club called Scratch in Gothenburg. Yeah.
A what?
It's a club called Scratch.
Oh, okay.
And we've had the likes of Cash Money come through there. Like I said, Craze. We had DJ Premier not so long ago. You know, we've had DJ Revolution come through here, yeah?
Nice.
When are we going to see Cuba?
Oh, I didn't even know about it.
Yeah,
just fly me out, you know.
Yeah?
Let me give my girlfriend a ticket, a little vacation, come out here.
I mean, because we want you there this year.
Yeah.
So, you know, I know you're touring in Europe right now, yeah? Yeah.
Then we do another Asia tour after this. So.
Yeah, okay. So what's the chances of you coming back into Europe and coming to Scratch?
Yeah, totally. Just, I'm here right now. How am I guess I'm here for 2 more days. No.
You're at Cargo in London in a couple of weeks, is that right? Yeah?
Yes, yeah. I'd like to do that. Bring a bunch of goodies for the kids and stuff. Yeah.
How do you think the crowds are like? Yeah, in London, for instance, what do you think the crowd's like?
In London, it's weird because they're very like intelligent and stuff, but they're very quiet. So, you know, they have their monocle and their pipe.
That's my hometown you're talking about, boy.
You know, they're very intelligent and they know what's going on. So it's like, it's kind of like Japan where after you perform, then they'll clap.
Right,
oh, cheerio, oh, great. And their champagne glass.
I guess what they do, they're studying your style so they can go home and practice and start saying, oh, and calling it their own. Any advice for any up and coming DJ out there, you know, who's just begun in the art of turntablism, and have you got any advice to them of, you know, what they should be doing and, you know, how hard they should be working or anything else?
Oh, the best advice I got was, is this for battling?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there's several tips. One really important one was, it doesn't matter if you win or lose. You know, it matters if you hone your skills, like practice, and that's what really matters. Okay. And I mean, if you're up there battling, you know, you got to just totally be confident. And there's this thing I learned also recently. It's called relaxed concentration, where it's like you're not into yourself, you know, trying to do all your techniques and stuff and be very robotic. You have to be like Michael Jordan. You know how he's not, you know, into himself playing hoops or whatever. He's aware of everything around him, like every second. You know, like someone in the audience will say hi. Hey. You know, he's like everything that he sees, he'll react in a split second, you know. So it's like, so when you're performing, you know, someone throws something at you, you go, whoa, catch it, and throw it back, you know, whatever.
Right. So, okay, it's just for me to say thanks for your time, my man.
Thank you very much. It's a great interview, yeah.
Cheers. Yeah. All right, this is DJ Battle TV, the man himself, live and direct. Man, the brother cannot get any rest in this place. Well, anyway, as you can see, I've moved to the other side of the studio. Now, there's 2 reasons for that. First reason is, I thought I'd show you guys where some of the biggest names in the DJ world will be sitting throughout the year. Second reason is, very comfortable over here. It's a lot more comfortable than sitting over there anyway. Nah, see, someone's got to change my contract. I need a chair like this, man, if I'm going to work the whole year. Seriously. And anyway, before I forget, our very first edition of DJ Battle TV, and Qbert popped in to say hi. Now let me tell you as well, throughout the year, we're going to have plenty more surprises, just like that. And before I forget, we all know what this flight case is. Autophone's flight case. To me, it's kind of ugly. It's sort of like a cross between the Grinch and Shrek. Doesn't do it for me. While we're in Denmark, we asked them why they had such an ugly case. And we found out a few more surprises. So let's run that VT on that. So that's all for DJ Battle TV this month. But don't forget to tune in next month, because I've heard there's rumours that these guys might be in town.
Yeah, everything. Did I treat you well?
I got a couple bruises, but it's
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Showing you a few tricks. You can call it kind of cool it. Kind of speak English. Giving you the latest news. Straight out of the big bag of stuff. I don't know, I lost it, man.